Okay, boys, it's sleepover time.
Wow. Joe, I never thought that you, out of all people, would have a gaming setup like this.
Me too, Donald. But anyways, what are we doing for the sleepover, Joe?
Well, I was thinking we could do something that makes us happy. And what's better than that than a tier list?
Jujutsu Kaisen. Well, this show is pretty good, so Joe got some good taste for once.
Agreed. This show is honestly the best new-gen anime of all time.
Yeah, I would rewatch this show a lot of times. Well, boys, how do we feel about season 1? Even after rewatching it a lot, I still think that the beginning is so refreshing, and the concept is honestly a good one. I liked seeing the way the main cast was introduced. It wasn't all in just one episode, and the pacing was normal. Not too fast, but not too slow either.
Hey guys, I'm not a fan of your voices, so be prepared to change your voices in 3, 2, 1.
What the? Joe, do you hear this? My voice, it's different, finally. I was tired of the mid-ass voice I was using before.
Yeah, I see, Donald. But the voice before wasn't even that bad. All it needed was some tweaking. But thanks, Gojo.
You're welcome, guys. The editor was begging me to change the voices. I felt bad.
Yeah, thanks, Satoru. But now, can we get on with the tier list?
Okay, to begin, the intro was pretty good. It didn't start like most anime does. The introduction of Yuji in the club was pretty generic, but okay. It seemed normal until we see Megumi, a jujutsu sorcerer. The concept, like Joe said, was very interesting to say the least. But I wasn't fully hooked on until Sukuna's finger was mentioned.
For once, I actually agree with the fat man. The ending of this episode was baller. Seeing Yuji fight a cursed spirit was badass, especially because he was a non-sorcerer.
Seeing Sukuna for the first time didn't really scare me at all. To me, he just seemed like a normal curse.
I personally think for a first episode, this is a lot of action. And not to mention the animation was also amazing. The art style itself can look rough at times, but aside from that, it's still good.
Well, I really liked how Gojo was a good mentor towards Yuji. I thought the other characters were alright. Megumi kinda seemed like a emo boy to me. Nobara was interesting to say the least. I don't really have much to say about her character, but I still liked it. But I won't discuss more about her until we rank Season 2.
Well, Donald's not wrong, but now it's time to mention about Yuji's death. I thought it was crazy how Sukuna did that to him, but I knew that Megumi had no chance of winning. But I did like how Sukuna was. But his voice at times can be awkward. The animation is still really good, and I am looking forward towards the other arcs.
I actually thought that Yuji being solo was good, and Nanami was amazing. His 7-3 technique is so cool, and Junpei was good, but it's too bad that Mappa straight up trolled us.
I will never forgive them for that. But the Junpei arc was honestly peak. I was cheering when Junpei finally had made his classmates unconscious. But it really felt like Junpei was going to become a jujutsu sorcerer. But fuck-ass Mahito transfigured him.
Joe, why does it sound like you're laughing instead of crying? But anyway, speaking of Mahito, let's talk about the fact that this man got jumped left and right by Yuji and Nanami. It almost felt like Mahito was about to die. But for plot reason, he didn't and got away.
It's time to move on to the best arc! The Kyoto School Goodwill event!
All this screaming for such a mid-ass arc. The only good thing about this arc is Todo, but that's it.
What? How dare you! I will hollow purple your orange ass in no time!
Wait! Calm down!
No. Fuck that! Hollow purple! Imaginary technique. Hollow purple.
Ah!
Rest in peace, Donald. We will miss you. But speaking of this arc, I don't remember that much from this, to be honest.
Me too, Joe. But I am just going to go off highlights of this since the editor wants this video to be short for some reason. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, the Miwa versus Maki fight was cool, even though Miwa is kind of useless, and the Panda versus Mekamaru fight was peak. I feel bad for Mecha. This man is barely alive and is in the worst condition that you can imagine.
Let's not forget about the goat Maki. The story between her and Mai was pretty sad. Like, imagine leaving your clan and left your sister there all by herself? Man, that's fucked up.
Oh, and don't forget about the Todo and Yuji versus Hanami fight. That shit was peak. The animation was beautiful, and the soundtrack, that shit made something in my pants raise up.
Who is this weirdo? Tell him to get out of here!
Push, get your ass out of here! We will save you for another video!
You can't keep doing this. The bush will return.
Okay, well, besides from that, time to move on to the finale. How did we feel about it?
Oh, I forgot to mention this, but if anyone was wondering about what I thought about Kanjaku, well, there's not much to say about him since he doesn't really appear that much, but he plays a bigger role in Season 2, and in the finale I thought he was alright. But his role basically is to set up something. This finale was fire! I think this is the first time we finally see Megumi's domain expansion, and well, that was cool, and I can finally say that Megumi is not a fraud, for now.
What do you mean, for now? Megumi was never a fraud. But whatever. I liked how Yuji and Nobara were fighting the death paintings. It almost seemed like they were about to lose. But this is the best moment where we see both Yuji and Nobara win with their combined efforts. Really hope we see more of that. Oh, I forgot to mention this, but Yuji's Black Flash is fucking peak. But I felt bad for Choso's brothers because after all, they are half human, and for that alone, now I will slander Yuji anytime I can.
The ending was nice, but if this was the only season, I don't think I would be mad.
Wow. Guys, that felt amazing. But now, I'm kinda bored, so see you guys later. Oh yeah, your friend? He will be back soon, I think.
Well, it's time for a little rant. Okay, first, I feel like if Junpei had just accepted Yuji's offer just a minute before Mahito arrived, he would have survived, and also, what the fuck was that design for Choso they made in Season 1? I mean, look at this shit. Why does he look like that?
Even I could not understand what was that for a second. I had to search that up. But now, it's time to rank my favorite JJK project of all time, JJK 0.
Wait! Joe, we didn't even rank Season 1 yet!
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Well, personally, I am thinking this season has a lot of flaws, but is still a good season, so if I were to rank this, it would go into A tier.
Well, I think it goes lower to C tier, even though I like this season. The story is generic, and there's some moments where it just gets very boring at times. The animation won't save it. So to settle this, I think a B tier would be fine.
That's fine, I guess. Alright, so how do we feel about Jujutsu Kaisen 0?
The Big T has returned! What are we ranking?
Well, you kinda missed a lot, but we are on JJK 0 now.
Let me guess, this is your favorite movie, Joe.
How did you know?
It ain't hard to guess, Joe. But about this movie, well, I had seen it a lot. Did you guys know that this movie took only 4 months to make? Man, the MAPPA animators are suffering.
4 months? For the level of quality that was in this movie, Jesus.
I thought the movie was amazing. I didn't know how Yuta would act, since at the time I had watched the first 2 seasons of JJK and not the movie. But after watching, I can say that this movie is way better than Season 1. The story was fantastic. The whole story with Yuta and Rika was peak. I mean, seeing Rika dying was dark. JJK is already a dark anime, but this movie pushes it a little further. And the thing with Yuta accepting that he was the cause of Rika's death and letting her soul go into heaven was beautiful. It made me drop a tear, and the Dunancy, a night parade of 100 demons thing was cool. I have a lot of things to say, but I want to know what you guys think.
I also agree with Trump. I liked Gito's character, and the ending was pretty sad. Seeing Gojo having to kill his own best friend was heartbreaking, especially if you had watched Hidden Inventory Arc. It worser. So seeing Geto again felt nice, and the final fight with Yuta. Man, it was a spectacle to see. Not to mention the camera movement and the animation was so beautiful. Seeing Geto's motive still even years later was surprising, and his 2 daughters. But man, Geto is a true racist to non-sorcerers. The main spotlight for me is Gojo. Do you see his eyes, man? They shine. Gojo's mentorship towards Yuta reminded me of Yuji. The fight with Miguel almost made me consider that Gojo is a racist, until I realized it was because the whip can go through his infinity, which caused him to go crazy. The other characters like Todo and the others were cool, especially Nanami. Already in Season 1 I liked his character, but this made it better. And seeing the black flashes were so good. Overall, this movie is peak, and everybody who never watched JJK should watch this first.
Definitely, I thought the movie was also good, mostly because of Rika. Ugh, I wanted to crack her so bad.
What? Well, folks, now we know that Joe is the next Jeffrey Epstein, because what the fuck are you talking about Joe? She is only 11.
I am surprised that Joe isn't in prison already for saying shit like this. I bet there's some weird underage shit on his computer.
Oh, almost goon just thinking about it.
Okay, Joe, you better give your opinion right now before I bring your ass to jail and make you suffer the same fate.
Fine, I think that besides from Rika, I like the Yuta and Maki bond. You can tell it slowly grows throughout the movie, and also the kiss scene between Yuta and Rika. I wish I was him. But the true love scene was so fire. And also Inamaki was cool in this one. I liked his character a lot because he says salmon. The cursed speech technique is so interesting. I need that for myself. But do y'all think that Geto in this one has a fat butt?
Joe, please stop being zesty. You ain't Bushman?
Never! But what did I say? Oh yeah, the movie was peak and I would rewatch it a lot. So like Barack said, go check out this movie.
Donald, we had forgot some things to bring up in Season 1.
Oh, shit. Yeah, the Gojo versus Jogo fight was interesting, to say the least. The concept of infinity is cool and makes Gojo extremely overpowered. Momo versus Nobara was okay. It was kind of forgettable at best. I think that's all we missed, right? In terms of highlights.
Just one more thing you missed, Panda. I thought he was okay. There's really not much to say about him, but he was a good supporting character.
So I am feeling that this is a soft S tier, right?
Yeah, more like A tier. Even though this is better than Season 1, it still has some issues.
I personally think that it will fit at an high A tier. What do you boys think?
That's fine.
Agreed.
Well, boys, it felt awesome. I'm probably going to go sleep now. I feel tired.
Same. Thanks for letting us have a sleepover, Joe.
Agreed.
I think that's pretty much all that we are doing for today. If you would like to see part 2 soon, let us know down in the comments.
Bye.
Bye.